In this video, we're going to look at forming component number 5. So component number 5 was designed on 2D design, following a working drawing, and you've created it your own, you've personalised it with your initials, you have bitmapped the school logo off Google Images, rotated that, you used all kinds of tools on 2D design, on the CAD software we have, and then you've sent it to be laser cut on the computer-aided manufacturing room that we have. So I'm going to place this into the oven, into our convection oven, and the temperature is currently on 250 degrees. I'm going to leave it in there for at least 2 minutes, and then we'll see whether it's ready to bring out. But when I bring it out, I've got to make sure I've got the vise, I've got the woodworking vise, it's open the same distance as the width of the two-piece mould. So the vise is ready, because as soon as you bring this acrylic out and lay it inside of the mould, it's going to start cooling down pretty quickly. Okay, first thing I've got to do, Posca pen all over, make sure you get inside of all the grooves from the engraving. So the laser cutter has engraved all of your red lines. You marked out red lines on when you were working with 2D design, and as soon as you've got it on there like this, take your paper towel, remove it very quickly before it starts staining. Now if you've got a scratched piece of acrylic, it's going to struggle to come off. On this occasion, I left the protective film on, and I found that was an easier way of getting rid of any overspray or any unwanted Posca on there. So it's just a bit more fiddly though, because you have to pick all the protective film away like this. Okay, so once you've removed all that, you're going to go and put this into the convection oven for at least 2 minutes, and then see how it gets on. So you follow me over to the oven, place it on the top shelf there, away from the dirty lower shelf. It's on the top shelf, 250 degrees. We'll leave it there for a couple of minutes and see how we get on. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes now. You'll notice I've got my oven gauntlet on. You'll see that it is all fully flexible now and ready for trying. I say trying because it doesn't always go to plan on the first go. So very quickly, bring it over here. Where you've used the Posca pen has to go face down. So you face down inside of the groove of the two-piece mould, lower half first. Put your aluminium tube over where that rut is there. So you can see on the two-part mould there, there's a little groove there, a rut. Then you've got this V shape here with a curved point. It's important that you place your acrylic up to that curved point, and then place your aluminium tube over the top and push it down as much as you can. Because I've spent too long talking to you now, I'm going to have to go and put this back into the oven, because as you can see, it's not giving me much chance of finishing this demonstration. So I'll put this back into the oven for 30 seconds. So it's been into the oven another 30 seconds. Again, place your Posca pen logo, place that face down into layer 1 of the two-piece mould. You then add the aluminium bar, push it down into that curve, into that little rut, top piece of the two-piece mould. Try and get the top curved part inside of the other half of the mould, and then push it down as much as you can. Squeeze that best you can, stick it in the vise. Okay, one thing I forgot to do then was put the 6mm plywood in between the layers. So after I've pushed it down there, I've got to put a piece of 6mm plywood there. Then put the top piece on. Squeeze it much as you can in the vise. Tighten the vise. Tighten the vise. Allow it to cool for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Watch the clock. We'll even put the battery back in the clock for this. Watch the clock. Count 2 minutes. Ready to take out. It's important we watch the time because there's other people that will want to use the clamp, the 2-piece mould, and we need to go back to our place. We've got to do all this 2-piece mould process right near on the first table next to the oven. Okay, so I'll leave that to cool and I'll take it out and show you on the next video. Thanks for watching.